Online communities are all the rage these days in the info product and consulting game. And if you've seen one and you've thought, you know what, should I start a community myself? Or you know what, I have an idea. Maybe I want to do that. I want to throw you just a few tips out there and share with you an experience I had with a buddy of mine named Don and how I walked him through how to best set up a community for his business that wasn't just something that was a distraction, but something that integrated quite vertically in such a way that he can maximize the overall value that he's able to add to his business because of that community. So I'm going to share with you a strategy that I shared with him that a lot of other people aren't really implementing yet. But if you take it, you do it for yourself, you're going to like it. So you're probably wondering what that is. So let's go talk about it. All right, as always, be patient with my drawings because I'm an artist second, if you will. And Texas Public Schools didn't really help out with your handwriting, but nevertheless, we get into it. So we got Don here. And from the conversation with Don, Don was in a situation where his core business is software development. And so that in that business, right, he's paid for the project. He'll go and he'll hunt down a job, he'll go get it, and he'll get paid based off of that project. And so when he went and he said, I want to start a community, in his mind, he's thinking, okay, this is going to be like a fun side project. And so I had to ask him, I said, well, wait a minute, side project? You're telling me that this is what's making you money, right? The software development. He goes, yeah. I said, and so who's your community for? Other people who want to be great at software. Okay. Well, tell me about you, right? Because we need to have a conversation. If you're going to start a community, you have to know one thing. You have to know thyself to begin with. Who are you? What are your values? What are your principles? So when I asked him, I said, what are you best at? Are you better on the technical side of software development, or are you better in terms of communication and in terms of sales and in terms of actually going and hunting the deals? And he sat there and he thought a moment and said, you know what? I'm actually better at going and approaching clients, starting conversations, opening up the pipeline, and hunting down deals. Aha, there we go. Now, traditionally what somebody might do with that, because you do have a couple options. You might build an entire community about selling how you can sell software development packages. And said, okay, that's an option you could take. You could go and you could do that. You could charge a high ticket price because, again, those are high ticket packages. Most people who are excellent technicians, be it in any field, need help developing their sales skills. However, I said for you, because you are already so good at that, there may be a better opportunity for you depending on your mission. Because he said he loves projects. He loves partaking in projects. He loves, building things out. And said, so wait a minute, what do you really need? He said, I just need a great team. Aha. I said, so let me ask you this. What if this community, where you would get paid MRR, was all about that? About finding some of the best technicians, some of the best contractors in the world, that you, in your core business of software development, you go and you hunt down those deals, and you say, hey, because you guys are paying me to be a part of the community, I'm going to go hunt these deals down, and we're going to work on these projects together. Let me feed you deals. All of a sudden, there's a look in his eyes, and he goes, whoa, wait a minute. Because this is a different model. So regardless of whether you're a coach, consultant, whatever, if you're like, you know what? I want to actually do some world-changing projects. I want to be on the cutting edge of innovation on some things. This is a way you could take your community that's already, again, vertically aligned, right? You're going up. You're not going and you're not starting a whole other entity. When you're doing any kind of hardcore done-for-you consulting work, there's two pipelines you need to keep constantly full. Number one, it's your sales pipeline. You got to have projects coming in. You got to keep that drip flowing. But the other thing is, you got to be able to fulfill on that. So I said for him, the biggest opportunity, based on what he needs and his own skill set, is to start that community around those technicians, giving them support and letting people who maybe are better on the technical side go and take over, throw their expertise, be able to teach others so that they can collaborate on projects, absolutely crush it together, and make a lot more money. So if you want to try to build a community a little bit different, unlike everybody else, and just try to teach people a specific thing, you can build a community that actually makes them money because you will go and feed them deals. Again, you have to have that expertise of sales yourself. You have to be really good at that. But there is an entire community that you could build around. Hey, let me add so much value to you, and let's win together. Collaboration. So if you want to be like Don and you want to start your own online community, go ahead. What's stopping you? There's a link down in the description of this video. You can go and you can do just that. And do yourself a favor. Once you go and you sign up, go ahead and send me a message on X, right, at Payton Igo, and say, hey, I just signed up for the link to school. I'd like to get a free consultation call. Hey, I'll hop on a call with you. We'll give direction. I'm all about adding value just the same way that I did to Don, because I want to help you succeed. You may not have to do the same thing that Don did. There may be a different direction, right? It's all about how we make sure that your business is vertically integrated so that you're not, looking this way, looking that way, and you're not distracted. Especially if it's just you. Because it's about you winning. It's about the impact that you make, and it's about how you can make an impact for your community and the world at large. So, if you're interested, if you're down for that, go click that link down below, sign up for school, and message me directly, and we'll help you get started. All right. Take care, and we'll talk soon.